Guys, welcome back to another vlog. Sandwich Stitches, Jessie here. So my market season is kind of over until September. I actually haven't even finished filming the outro results market thing for my last vlog, but it's okay, whatever. It'll be done by the time this video comes out. Anyways, so my boyfriend is graduating soon, so I thought I'd make a little bouquet for him, and this is the idea. It's roughly sketched out. Kind of just getting the color theme and stuff down. And yeah, he likes Keroro, I hope. I don't know anything about this character. But yeah, I'm just gonna wing this. I have to get this done by Wednesday. So today is Sunday, so I have like 2.5 days. His graduation is like 1 p.m. on Wednesday. So hopefully I'm gonna try to get most of this done by tomorrow. Yeah. Wish me luck. Little progress update. So I've made 3 sunflowers. This was the first one I made, and then it was kind of big because I didn't realize the petal would add this much, and I wanted the Keroro to be the centerpiece, but then the sunflower turned out too big, so I was like, oh shit, I gotta make them bigger. I didn't want the bouquet to be too big, but the sunflower turned out a little big, so I made my other 2 like just a bit smaller. I don't know if you can tell. Actually, they look pretty similar. It's a bit smaller, I swear, guys. It's like 1 round smaller. And I made the Keroro wearing a graduation cap. I was debating making this yellow because his original hat is yellow, but then when I was concepting, I thought the yellow would blend in too much with all the other pieces, so I thought the black stood out the most, so I made it black. And yeah, I don't really know this character, so I don't know like how this white part goes, but it looks similar-ish, I guess. Good enough. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna like stick a stick into him and like put him in the bouquet. And then I made a row, so I'm making all the pieces first before I like assemble it, so I don't have to hot glue it. And here's my little basket. So I made 3 daisies, I believe they're called. I don't really know my flowers, to be honest. I was trying to follow a pattern for this one, but I didn't really like how the petals are so like thin. And then I made this one more similar to like, because this one is just like I chain up and then chain down, and this one it's like I do like single, half double, and then another single, I think, something like that. And then but then I was like doing the green on the back, but the green yarn is like slightly thicker than my yellow yarn, so you can see it through the front. So I made both sides yellow, and I like this the best, but for time purposes, I'm still gonna use these. I hope it's okay. I want to get this done like today or tomorrow because I'm slightly stressed about getting my commission done, because he wants it done by July 4th, and that's like next Wednesday or something, and I still need to like drop it off. So he lives like kind of far from me, so I don't know, maybe we can meet in the middle. Anyways, and then here's a bunch of I'm gonna make these into the baby's breaths. So yeah, I'm just crocheting a bunch of leaves right now. And I don't know if anyone here crochets leaves, I mean flowers, but oh my gosh, the wires are just like a pain in the butt for me to work with. It like slows me down so much. Like the leaves itself is so simple. It's just like single, half double, 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 and then like half double, single, blah, 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 all the way around. And it's like in theory so easy, but then working with the wire makes it so slow for me. And it like hurts my wrist a lot more. I don't know, even these flowers, like it feels like I had to like twist my wrist a lot more to like get these shapes versus like doing like a simple ball and like my usual amigurumi like shapes. Yeah, but I've been trying to stretch it and stuff, so yeah. I'm just gonna make, I think I need 2 leaves each for the sunflower, and then I kind of want to make 2 stems, and the pattern I'm following uses 7 leaves per stem. So I need, what's that, 6, 14, 20 leaves. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I need 9 more. Woohoo! Yeah. Guys, I've made 20 leaves. My wrist hurts. I'm watching, oops, not my feet, Lilo and Stitch. I love it. I want to make a Stitch next after my commission and this thing. But yeah, I think I'm gonna take a break, go run some errands, and then I'll be back, and hopefully I can assemble everything and see how it goes. Hey guys, little update. I realized I needed the leaves for the roses, so I made another rose, and I needed 4 more leaves for that, and then I also made the bottom part. So now it's like 9 p.m. I think I have all the parts to assemble. I do have the forget me nots, and I need to like make the stems for them, but it's not crocheting. I've made them before for another friend's birthday, and I just like wind yarn around it and then stick it through the middle, so it's not crocheting. So I believe all the crochet parts are done, hopefully. So I'm gonna get my hot glue gun and yeah, try to assemble it. I went to the dollar store to pick up some cellophane, I think it's called, the clear plastic thingy, and I forgot. I forgot. I'll show you later. Oh my god, guys, look at him. It's he won't stay up. The stick is too thin. I guess he stays up like this, but he falls over so easily. I don't know what to do. His head is too big. I kind of have this problem with the rose too. Like the rose is kind of just a little bit big. Anyways, oh, let me show you guys my assembled flowers. Sorry, it's so messy here. I just shoved them all to the side. So here's the baby's breath. I made 2 bunches, and then my 3. Oops. Let me get them out. 3 sunflowers. 3 sunflowers. And then I made 2 roses. Oops, sorry. It's so messy. I literally have no space. I mean, I have this desk, but I was clearing it to work on the baby's breath. So I shoved them all to the side. 2. Yeah, look at them. They're so heavy. They're like drooping. But here's my roses. What's interesting about these roses is that I actually crocheted the same rose pattern like a year ago, like last March, as a gift to my boyfriend. And so last time I wanted to make like a full rose too, but I was just, it was like the second thing I've ever crocheted, and I was just too slow. Like the actual rose part took me like 50 million years, actually like 3 days. So it's kind of cool to see like the improvement, because I don't think I've recrocheted an item from like that long ago. It wasn't even that long, but you know, like when I began crocheting. So it was cool to see how much faster I've gotten, and like back then I would never imagine that I could like pump out all of these flowers in like a day. So because this one rose took me like 3 days. So that's super cool to see. But yeah, this was like what I wanted last year, and I finally made it. So yeah, and then I made 3 of these guys. So I actually, sorry, the leaves got bent. I actually messed up. I done goof. I said I needed 7 leaves per thingy. And then after I made 2 of them and like all the other flowers, I was like, wait, why do I have like 4 left over? And then I realized that like I only put 5 instead of 7 on these branches. So I had 4 left over. So I decided to just make 1 more leaf so I could like have another one. So maybe it's better that way. I don't know. And for these baby's breath, the pattern only said like, or not only, the pattern said 7 per branch, and I made 10. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna split it into 2 5s. And yeah, and I'm working on the daisies. I decided to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here's the 6th one. So I made 6 because I was gonna have them like individual, but then I was looking at pictures and they kind of had them in like bunches of 3. I don't know if it's like how they're grown or what, but I wanted to kind of mimic that. So I'm gonna have I guess 2 sets of daisies. And yeah, I am almost done. I need to put these stems on and I can assemble the bouquet. But now that I'm looking at it, okay, so like I follow Made with April, and she does like a bunch of flowers, right? So I was looking at her Instagram, and she like kind of had these like yellow flowers, but then there was like a touch of pink in it, and I was like, well, I love pink as a color, you know. I love pink as a color. I don't know if my boyfriend likes pink as much, and this bouquet is for him, but I'm like, wait, the pink would make it so cute. So now I'm kind of like, I want to make some like pink baby breaths to like add a splash of color because right now it's white, off-white, white, off-white, yellow, and green. And it's just like, there's no warm, okay, sorry, I guess the yellow is the warm tone. But you know, like a splash of like pink or red would be so cute, you know? Like, wouldn't it? I guess there's this guy's mouth that's like red. I don't know. I'll still try to put the bouquet together and like see if it needs more color or not. If it does, maybe I'll add some like light pink baby's breath. I don't know, because I made a concept art for it, right? And I thought it looked pretty good. You know, I don't really know anything about bouquets, so I was looking at inspiration and I kind of decided on that color scheme and it looked pretty good. But now that I saw like Made with April's like the splash of pink, I'm like, wait, that's so cute. But maybe I'm biased because I love pink. So we'll see. It's like 1:30 and I technically have work tomorrow, but it's been real slow. So I'm like, should I stay up to finish this? But I'll be tired tomorrow. And I have a friend coming over to see my cat tomorrow after work. So I don't know. But yeah, this is the progress. Oh my god, guys, look at this. Oh gosh, can I turn it without ruining it? Okay, wait. He's like sinking into the flowers. I don't know how I feel, guys. Look at it. This is actually a lot of flowers. I'm kind of surprised. I didn't want to make it too big, but it turned out kind of really big. This is a lot of flowers. Oh gosh. I didn't want it to take up like too much space in terms of like display wise. I wanted to make a small one for him, but it turned out so big. How do you feel, guys? I am kind of regretting the choice of green. I feel like it makes it look a little bit like depressing. Like these are like flowers you give like to a grave or something. I don't know. It looks kind of dark and depressing. I kind of wanted something light, but I didn't want the green to take away from the green of his like of the character, so I chose like a darker green so the green of the character pops out more. But now I'm like, it kind of looks like he doesn't fit. What are we thinking, guys? I feel like the white roses make it look kind of like serious, like kind of like serious and like not like happy. I like the sunflowers though, and these are like without the daisy edition, so maybe the more yellow will like add like make it pop. But the green, the dark green and the like off-white roses just feels so like it's like grave. Like I don't know, guys. I'm having so much trouble keeping his head up. He's just so freaking like top heavy. Oh my gosh. This is big. This is a big like bouquet. I mean, in my standard. I mean, for what I was aiming for. So, oh my gosh, this guy's head. Okay, I think I will try to finish the daisies. I think it should be fast-ish, and then we'll see. We'll see. Oops, sorry for the finger. Alright guys, here's how it's looking. I finished the, what are these called? Daisies? I keep forgetting. And I think they do brighten up the bouquet quite a bit with the white and bright yellow. So maybe I don't need the pink. Maybe the pink will be a little too distracting. I mean, this is pink, I guess. No, I think I'll leave it like this. The paper, I'm thinking the background will be yellow to brighten it up even more. Like, yeah, these leaves are kind of just really dark and gloomy. I wrapped these stems with the bright green, so I think it does help. And yeah, I was like trying to lift it up. Here, let me show you. It's just so heavy. Like this rose back here is just falling away. Everything else is kind of okay, although I need to like obviously adjust pieces and stuff. So it's all facing forward. But I've never wrapped a bouquet before, but I'm hoping wrapping in the paper will help problems like this. I don't know, like it'll just push it up, I hope. I'm gonna wrap it tomorrow though, because it's 2 a.m. and I should sleep. I might add some blush to him. Maybe that'll be the little pink. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'll see. I need to take this apart to film my Insta reel. Oh boy. Hey guys, here's the almost done wrapped bouquet. Thoughts? I like kind of like wrapped it. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos, but then I kind of just winged it. I ended up just winging it. I don't know how I feel. Yeah, I actually, so these are the supplies. Sorry, I'm in my bedroom. These are the supplies I bought to wrap the flowers. I bought cellophane and like white wrapping paper just in case, but I didn't end up using it because I just like I saved the paper from like a bouquet that my boyfriend gave me, so I just used that instead because I was like, oh, why not? Yeah, the thing is I had to go back to the dollar store because I thought I had like a yellow or a white ribbon. I do have a white ribbon, but it's really thin, so I don't know if I don't know, and I don't know if I like white. I kind of want a yellow ribbon, and I kind of thought I did. I guess I have these, but I don't know if it fits, you know. It's very Christmassy. Well, I mean, I bought them for Christmas wrapping, but yeah, so I'm gonna go do another Dollarama run and hope they have like a thick yellow ribbon that I can tie this up with. I don't know if like the handle's supposed to be like this short. Like, I don't know if it's supposed to be like longer. I just didn't really have room. So yeah. Yeah, I guess all things considered, I pumped this out in like 2 days, a day and a half, crocheting and stuff. I guess 2 days because I'm assembling it today, but all things considered, pretty good. I must say, I feel like I'm pretty proud of the speed that I was able to make this, but I was on a time crunch, so I kind of had to. So yeah. I don't know if this guy fits. Like, if I took this guy out, this is like kind of a very normal bouquet. I kind of want it to be more like a little more cartoony and like fun, but if I take this guy out, it just looks, yeah, like, I mean, I guess it makes sense. He's the only like cartoony character in here. But yeah, these blushes, I like forgot to add them on, and then I like had to add them on like while he was in the bouquet, so it was a little messy, but that's okay. And yeah, I'm so sad because yesterday when I went to Dollarama, I was like, I already left and I walked like 3 minutes. I was like, do I need ribbons? And then I was like, nah, I don't need it. I probably have some at home, but I don't, so I have to go back. Luckily, it's like a 5-minute walk from me, so that's very, very good. I'll be back after I wrap it. I also want to stick a card somewhere here to like congratulations or something. Yeah. Oh guys, here it is. Look how big it is. It's gigantic. Oh my gosh, I wanted a small one. Guys. But here so let me show you guys. I went to the dollar store and I couldn't find yellow ribbon, so I bought white ribbon. This was $1.25. But then there's a Walmart near my dollar store, so I was like, oh, let me go check it out. And guess what? They had yellow ribbon, so I bought this for no reason. Hopefully, I can use it for like wrapping in the future. But yeah, this was like, I don't know, like $4 something. And then I was trying to tie it. I wanted like a super long, big long bow. So I tried wrapping it with like this at first. It didn't work. And then so I like cut like a super long one. And also like when I was wrapping, it was like down here. And I was like, wait, it looks so bad. So I like kept scooching it up. It still looks kind of bad. Like this cellophane part is so messy down here. But hopefully it's good enough. There's a giving graduation vibes, guys. Anyways, I just need to add a little graduation card, and I think it's good to go. Oh wait, also this cellophane is so dirty because it was like under my bed, like storage. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so smart. What if I lint roll this? So I like tore open a new sheet. Sorry, ignore how dirty this is. And then I lint rolled it, but the moment I put it on, it was like instantly stuck. And I was like, oh shit, like wait, it's actually super sticky. Cause you know, when I lint roll lint, it feels like it gets like not sticky like instantly because you know, it's picking up the lint. But I guess I know it works well now because it was so sticky. I was like trying to like tear it off, but I was like so scared it would rip. Luckily it did not rip, but I was stressed. But yeah, here he is. The goofy guy. Hey guys, little progress update. First, we have Patrick. Oops, let me take the pins out of his eyes so he doesn't look so cursed. Ugh. Oops, oh my gosh, I dropped it. I was pinning the eyes together because I wanted his eyes in the cartoon is together, so that's what I was going for. So here's Patrick. I want to add blush to him. He looks a little silly. It's very not my usual, like I feel like I usually go for a very cute style, and this Patrick looks very like I go for like a cute kind of Japanese, like kawaii, you know what I'm saying, not to be cringe, but this feels very like American. Well, it makes sense because this is an American show, I don't know what I'm saying, but here's his big booty. This pattern was actually really interesting. So it is no sew, which is fantastic. I didn't know that, the title didn't say, so it was a pleasant surprise. And the butt cheeks are actually worked in, unlike my cheeky frogs where I just like, it was like literally just like round, and then I like sewed the butt cheek in like afterwards. But this one, it was like worked into the pattern, which was super cool because they made like a bunch of increases and then a bunch of decreases. So that was very cool. I like that. And yeah, here he is. I was like, when I was making the legs, I was a little bit like, oh shoot, is he gonna turn out too small? But he's actually quite big. The guy asked for like my Donald Duck size, which is like the size of my hand. And Patrick is definitely bigger than that. So I hope, oops, I need to stop dropping him. I hope the guy will be happy with this. I don't know if this is like for a kid or what, because this Patrick is so cheeked up. I don't know if this is kid appropriate. Or if it's for him. So yeah, we'll see. And then the main problem is this SpongeBob, which is taking me a million years. So as you can see, the eyes are like super duper weird. So like if you saw my last vlog, I crocheted this guy during the convention. Oh yeah, so I should say I was timing myself for this guy, Patrick, and I think he took me around a little less than 2 hours, but I was like also like very distracted. So yeah, I did use a big hook size, so you can kind of see the stuffing, which I don't love, but hopefully the guy doesn't mind. I used a bigger hook size to try to achieve the size. This was like originally the pattern was meant for a keychain, so I used a bigger hook size to achieve like the palm size. I probably could have gone for like a 4. Because I used a 4.5 for both. And like pleasantly surprised because I was winging the SpongeBob and they kind of turned out the same size, which is nice. But yeah, this SpongeBob is kind of like a pain in the butt. So I'm like, okay, so I was looking for patterns for SpongeBob, right? And I found some and it looked really cute. But I was reading the pattern and I was like, wait, this seems fake. Like, I don't understand. Like, they had a bunch of SpongeBob and they're like, you know, this like square shape. They're like this rectangular shape, and they all like kind of have like these like eyes that pop out and stuff. And I was like, oh, it's so cute. So I was reading the pattern, and the pattern just like sounded like it just doesn't work into a rectangle. Like I was like, it was like make a wait. Let me double check. The pattern says like 6 single crochets in the magic ring, okay, and it's like increase by 6, like okay, and then it's like increase by 6 every other round evenly until you reach 72 stitches, and then you switch to brown. And I'm like, wait, like isn't it just gonna keep like doing like this? Like how is that a square? It doesn't make any sense in my head. And the pictures that they use, it's like all very similar shapes, so like not exactly the same. So I'm like what is this? Like is this AI generated? Like the eyes, like the pattern doesn't give any details for the eyes. Like it's just like embroider it, but it's like the eyes are clearly like popped out, and then like the blue looks like embroidered, but I'm like, is someone like really like embroidering like a ring of blue, and then the middle is like this shiny black material, and I'm like, how they don't say anything about that, and I'm like, what the heck? What is this pattern? The blog name is like the Amigurumi or something. I don't know. Is this a trustworthy site? I don't know. I'm so confused. Unless maybe it somehow does work and I'm just not a believer. Yeah, I don't know. So I didn't trust this. So I just like made my own SpongeBob. I was trying to like go for the look that they had, which explains his weird bug eyes. But it's clearly not working. I think I made the eyes too small, and I also sewed them wrong because I kind of forgot that his eyes are like so big that they touch each other and doesn't have this like weird awkward gap in between. So I really don't like that. And I'm making these small, hold on. I'm making these small foam eyes, and like, yeah, I was trying to recreate the look, but like I have no idea how they like got this like shiny black material, like and this like white, I mean blue ring around it. But I decided to just color my black foam board, and that was my plan. But then I was kind of like, how? Hold on, I can't even position it. I was like, cause the foam board doesn't really bend too well. Like I was like, should I put it in like this? Like, is that cute, guys? Is that cute? Is that cute? I guess it's kind of cute. I low-key was gonna like cut out this whole white thing and just cause I wanted to like pop out, but then I'm kind of like, I don't know if I like it. So I was gonna cut it all out and then just make it flat, like a flat white, and then like glue this on. And I feel like it might be easier for me. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. And like I still need to do like, I don't know, I might color in his cheeks instead of like making, if I was smart I would have made a bobble stitch, but I didn't plan ahead and I didn't know where to put it. So yeah, so I either crochet up like a little round thing and sew it on, but I'm kind of lazy, so I might like use makeup to paint it pink. And yeah, I made the nose, so it's gonna go here, but I'm gonna redo the eyes. Yeah, guys, I think I've created my sleep paralysis demon. What the frick is this? Why does he look like this? He's staring into my soul. What? Okay, before I added the mouth, like, oh my god, he was so creepy. And now that I added, I think I'm gonna try to like embroider a black border around the teeth to make it fit into the style. This SpongeBob is taking me a lot of time, guys. This is like a lot of effort, I mean, and a lot of details, and it's not even cute. It's so creepy. I'm like torn. I'm like, should I like pull up the eyes and like redo it? Like, is it? I think it's just too big. I think it's just too big. Right? It's too big. I think if the eyes were like, if the white of the eyes were the size of these, I think it would be cuter. I don't know. Yeah, all the ones I see online are super duper cute, and I'm trying to mimic it, and it just looks so ugly. What the frick? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have nightmares. If this guy shows up in my dreams, my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm scared, guys. He's after me. He's gonna kill me in my sleep. Look at him. Look at him. Anyways, it's 2 a.m. So I think I'm gonna call the Patrick done. The Patrick was actually relatively easy, although yeah, he's not as cute as I would normally like. I did try to add blush, but super hard to tell. I guess you can kind of see it, but it's quite difficult to tell because of how dark pink the original yarn is. And yeah, I feel like he's like slightly not centered, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he just needs to be rotated a bit more this way. Oh yeah. Anyways, he's not as cute as, he's not like, you know, he's not as like, yeah. But he's Patrick alright. And yeah, this is definitely SpongeBob, but like a very creepy, he looks like an old man. I can't explain it. He reminds me of, if you watch Attack on Titan, he reminds me of like the Titans. I think specifically maybe like Connie's mother, question mark? This might be like not relevant, I mean not accurate at all. I don't really remember, but he reminds me of a Titan. He's gonna peep up. He's gonna break the walls. Breaking the walls, guys. Anyways, I'm tired. I don't know what I'm saying. But maybe I'll look at it again tomorrow and maybe he'll turn magically super cute. Who knows? Actually, he looks kind of cute with his arms out like this. Yeah. Maybe he'll magically turn cute tomorrow morning. If not, I will cry. His legs are like so crooked, and I made most of this like during like my convention because it was so slow, and I ran out of black yarn, so I couldn't finish it. And then I was trying to finish it today, and I forgot because I was like winging the pattern. I didn't write anything down. I really should have, because I like forgot how I did this foot, so I like made this foot another way, and somehow they're like not the same size. Oh my gosh, I feel kind of bad, but I don't think I'm gonna redo this whole thing for this commission. I don't know. I don't know like what the customer satisfactory will be. Like it's just a little bit jank, and I don't know if what he's expecting. I feel a little bit bad. I definitely wish I could make the feet the same size, and maybe like I don't know why the feet is so crooked. And yeah, the eyes are scaring me. But maybe it's cute, guys. Maybe you guys are looking at it and it's like, oh, it's cute. What is she talking about? Or maybe you're like, yeah, it's terrifying. I don't know. I don't know. He's so scary. Maybe? I think from maybe certain angles he looks cute. Like this. Maybe like this he looks cute. Like this, he doesn't look cute. Okay, anyways, it's 2 a.m. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Good night. Guys, it's... Wait, what? Hey guys, it's currently Wednesday morning. Look at these stickers that I printed so I can, because I was hand drawing the little thingamajiggy on the corner for my branding, but I thought why not get, so I invested in a 750 roll for like, it was like $12, so pretty cheap, and I just like designed this really fast. By design I mean I just took it from my other images and I just slapped it together, and it looks like this. I would do like, I mean, it's a thermal printer, so I know I can only do black ink. I wish I could do other ink, but it's okay. It will do for now. I think I'll redesign it to be cuter in the future, but for now it will do. So I'm gonna pack. I got my crochet items here, and I'm gonna pack them. Yeah. Wow, guys, look at this. I don't even like this design that much, but I feel like when I stick it in, it just feels more so professional, because before it was like this, which is like really cute. I think it's still really cute. Maybe I'll still do like a super simple doodle, but this looks so like clean and official. Whoa. Even though the inside, the packaging is not that great. I want to upgrade my packaging on the inside, but for now it'll do. Yeah, guys, here's an update. So I took a break from working on SpongeBob because I cannot look at him anymore, and now I'm back. Today is Thursday, and I decided to redo his face. I think I mentioned that I wasn't gonna do it because yeah, but I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand looking at his face, so wait, sorry, let me take out the pins so he looks more presentable. I ended up sizing down his eyes. I can't remember if I mentioned it. Sorry, 1 second. I can't remember if I mentioned it in one of the vlogs or not. That like I realized the eyes are just too big because I was trying to follow like this other crochet style, but I just could not mimic it. And his actual eyes are like quite like smaller than what I made it in the actual cartoon. So here he is. I also decided to size down his mouth. Please tell me it looks cuter. Sorry, this lighting is awful. Does he look cuter, guys? Please tell me he looks cuter. I don't want to redo his face again. I don't know if I like the cheeks. Is the cheeks weird? Should I take out the cheeks? Before I made this change, I went to Infinity Painter, and that's just like now my go-to like drawing app on my phone, even though I don't know how to use it. And I was trying to edit, like I took a picture of his old face, and I was just trying to like Photoshop it to make it like concept what it would look like with smaller pupils and a smaller mouth, and I thought it looked a little cuter. I also gave him a bigger tie. This lighting is so bad. Wait, let me here. So he's against the light. I'm watching Julianne doodles in the background, but is he cuter, guys? I think he's cuter. Please tell me he looks cuter. I don't want to redo his face. Should I remove the cheek and just add like makeup? Should I just add makeup, guys? I don't know if I like this cheek. Maybe I'll try to cut it off and add blush. Ooh, although I don't know if the blush will work well, because like I put glue on the back, and like with these I hope the guy doesn't touch it, but it's like you can kind of feel that it's like a little hard from like the glue that was stuck on. And this is like I ripped these eyes out. So yeah. Does he look cuter, guys? Please So this is Patrick. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, this is so messy. I literally didn't clean anything up. It's such a mess. 1 second. So this is Patrick. Is he? I don't know if I like Patrick either, but he's not as bad of a disaster. This is Patrick, and this is SpongeBob. I like how SpongeBob's face is so detailed, and Patrick is just like crochet eyes and then mouth and eyebrows. I guess it's more detailed than my usual plushies, but yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, it was kind of interesting. I had purple yarn and I was fully prepared to like crochet with it, but then they were like, oh, embroider the design, and then they were like, oh, another option is to just color it. And I've never actually colored on yarn before. I always just color on like my foam board, so I was like, wow, I didn't even know this was a possibility. And embroidering looked like it would take a million years, so I decided to just color it. So hopefully it looks okay. I think it gets the idea across. This yarn is kind of hard to color because it's quite fuzzy, and the marker was getting like kind of messed up, and it was messing up the yarn. And yeah, I wanted to like, one of the reasons why I made SpongeBob's mouth smaller is because I wanted to mimic like more Patrick's mouth style. He has a tiny smile, if you guys can see. But yeah, please tell me he looks cute. Should I remove the blush? Actually, I'll probably make a decision. I mean, I definitely will make a decision before this video comes out, but let me know if you prefer the blush. Can I cover it? Can I cover it so you guys can... I can't cover it. I'm gonna go back to Infinite Painter and try to concept what it looks like with a blush style. Hey guys, so it's Friday afternoon. My work just announced that we get off early, so I'm here crocheting. And yesterday I saw, oh my gosh, I don't know, I don't remember the name. Oh, I can put it here if I remember. Anyways, they were making this like, they had this like little cat paw charm thing. It's like this big with acrylic yarn, but then they're like, what if I tried it with like other yarn? So they made one with like fluffy yarn, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cute, because I actually had a vision, not a vision, an idea where I just wanted to make like a cat paw pillow, you know. I wanted it to be like this big. Obviously that would take a lot of time, so I followed this pattern. It's like, yeah, the normal pattern is like this big, so I was using big yarn with like a 9mm hook, so it turned out this big, which is pretty big. I sewed it on very badly, so there's like holes everywhere. Yup, you can totally see the stitch here. And like, for the back, they were like, make the same thing as the front, but I was like, that's not really realistic. I mean, I was lazy to like do the pink and the bobble stitch. These toe beans are bobble stitches, so I was lazy, so I kind of winged it, and instead of bobble stitches, I just made like 2 double crochets. And I thought I was like mimicking it pretty accurately, but then somehow the back turned out like a little bit bigger than the front, so when I was sewing it, it was getting kind of like weird and wonky. But here he is. There's a little weird and wonky cat paw pillow thing. Little pillow. Not that I need more pillows because my couch looks like this right now. But yeah, soft, very soft toe beans. I was like debating whether I want to do an impromptu, not impromptu because I've been thinking about it, but like a Michael's run, because this is all the white yarn I have left. And I might get more of my, where did it go? This kind of fuzzy white yarn to make more of these and maybe sell them at markets. Using this like really hurts my wrist a lot more than like the smaller yarn though. I like crochet like this when I use this yarn with like the big hook, so it really strained my wrist, but I don't know, kind of cute. Is it cute, guys? Is it cute? Kind of cute. Could be cute to have a couple of them. There's like, because these are just bobble stitches, you can totally like poke your fingers through the holes on the side. But anyways, yeah, so I've been thinking, right? I want to try doing a shop drop instead of just uploading my items randomly onto Etsy and announcing it, not really, on like social media. So I thought it could be fun to do. So I have a bunch of inventory from my last market that did not get sold. So I was thinking maybe I can just stock up a little bit more and then do a shop drop. I am getting a 2 week break in between work contracts, so that's starting like after next Friday. So it could be cool, a little something to work on through the 2 weeks, and then maybe I could do a shop drop. Maybe I don't know, maybe in the middle, you know, if it goes well somehow, I could just be packing orders and stuff during my break, but that's like high like hopium. Um if not, then I don't know, I'll just chill, I guess. And all of this, so like my two reasoning is that one, I don't like I have a bunch of stuff that I want to upload, like the chicken keychain, the pochita keychain, the Gato Gojo keychains, all of those. I want to sell on Etsy because right now I only have 3 items on Etsy, and I kind of want to, populate my shop a little more. But, like currently my Etsy orders, I just make them as I go. But like if I have more items, I kind of don't want to do that, like keep doing that. It gets a little stressful, just a little bit. And two, if this shop drop like absolutely fails, I'm just gonna have a bunch of inventory for all my like 2 or 3 markets in September, so that would be pretty good too. So yeah, so I might do that. It's kind of hard to judge because I want to get more yarn. Michaels is doing like a 40% online order and then like 30% in store. I'm that person. I try to maximize my discount, so I sometimes like order like one item 40% and then I wait like a little bit and then I order another one and then I go pick it up. So I get 2 items for 40% off. Don't judge me. I'm trying to cut costs. Sorry, Michaels, I love you. But yeah. So I might go do that. I like right now, I think I checked and I only have like low white yarn, but I feel like I'm gonna go to Michael's, get my white yarn, come back, start crocheting my stock, and then realize that I'm like actually low on like 5 different colors. Oh, I do need red yarn. Red yarn was something I picked up like kind of recently, and like for me, I have like a lot of acrylic yarn, right? And they like come in like 400 meter like bundles, so like it takes forever for me to get through one. So it's kind of like I haven't really had to restock a lot of colors, but the calcifers have been like blowing through my red yarn, so that's kind of cool. So I might go restock red yarn too, and I don't know what else. Oh, also update. My mom bought one of my Suits Right keychains, and she's kind of like product testing for me. She bought it, but she's also kind of product testing, and she told me one of the stars fell off. So now I know that like the glue I use is not that great. So I might try to sew them on. Yeah, I might try to sew them on. I was saying before that the needle was too thick, but I might try to find a thinner needle and try to sew it on that way. But yeah, here's my cat paw. When I was sewing it on at the bottom, when they were still opening, you could totally stick your hands in, and I was like, oh my gosh. It was like a furry cosplay. Or like, wah, wah. Anyways, yeah, this is my cat, Mushi's toe beans. I just have him. When he doesn't, sorry, I'm rambling, but he's so cute. He's a little brat. Anyways, okay, sorry, enough rambling. I'm gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go eat lunch first. Hey guys, checking back in here. Look at the progress of my cinema roll dragon. Whoa, look at him. The head is literally like the size of my head. Look at him. The ears, so floppy. Anyways, the head, I forgot if I mentioned in the previous clip, but the head took me like a long ass time because I started it like months ago, and then I like all the market season happened, so I like dropped it, and then like I like work on it, but like oh my gosh, it's like 56 like stitches per round or something, which is in my standard of making stuff under an hour, like really a lot for like a round. So yeah, it just like felt like it was taking me forever. But then I got done the head the other day, and then I did the ears. Oh my gosh, the fluff is like just flying everywhere. So I made one ear, and then I made another ear today, and then I also just in like pretty much one sitting finished the hood, which is, I'm kind of impressed. My wrist does kind of hurt. Should I have taken a longer break? Maybe. But I did the hood, and I sewed it to I sewed this part so that if you take it off, the hood like hangs by the body here. So it is removable. And yeah, the hood took a while. I checked my timer. I'm at like 3 hour 20 or something. It's very inaccurate. It's very inaccurate because I took a lot of breaks, or not breaks. I was distracted while like crocheting some of it, and I like for part of the head I was crocheting at a cafe talking to some friends, so I didn't really count the time for that. Anyways, I finished for this greenish blue. I finished one skein. Wait, I thought I was pronouncing it wrong. Skein, one skein of yarn. So I started another one right here, and a while back, I remember a YouTuber telling, like, saying in her vlogs, like sometimes Sweet Snuggles, some of their yarns, some skeins, like it gets like it feels like bad and waxy and stuff, and this is one of them, and it makes me sad because I choose Sweet Snuggles. Well, one, the color's cute, some of their colors are cute, and then like two, like it's super soft and like nice to touch, but I don't know, some actually wait, I'm touching the outside and it feels soft, but some of the yarn I'm working with right now feels not that soft, so hopefully halfway through it'll like transition to softer yarn because I like the soft feeling and not this like weird waxy. It feels kind of bad, kind of worse, you know, like at the final product, and two, it's harder to work with because there's more friction. So yeah. Anyways, I'm working on the body right now. A lot of patterns. I don't know if you guys do this, but a lot of patterns still be like make the arms, make the legs, make the bodies, make all the accessories, and then assemble it. But I don't like to do that because it has like I don't like having all these like random pieces lying around, and I kind of like I feel like I don't get like that like serotonin boost from like making something unless it's like together. So I'll like make one part and then put it together, I'll make another part and then I'll put it together. So I like to do the body, put it together, and I'm like, wow, it feels like I made progress. Whereas when I have a bunch of parts separate, it doesn't feel like I'm making any progress on the item until I assemble it. So I like to do that. And yeah, I also just don't like having like pieces lying around everywhere. So I get why they do it for the pattern though, because it's more neat in terms of like organization, like make all of this and then here's all the assembly. But in terms of actually making the plushie, I like to put it together as I go. So yeah, I'm gonna make the body first and we'll see where it goes. Hey guys, it's 2 a.m. and here's a cinema roll update. So I was working on the body. Sorry, I'm too stingy to sew with like the chenille yarn, so sometimes I'll just like cut it and then I'll just sew with acrylic yarn, so that's why it's attached like this. But anyways, this one took me like way longer than I would like because the stinking yarn is that like weird waxy texture, and like if it's just a texture it's fine, but it actually makes crocheting really hard because there's just so much friction, so it's like really hard to like pull the yarn through the stitches. So it took me so long, and I can like, oh my gosh, when I switched to the yellow it was like so nice, and then I switched back and I'm like, ugh. But anyways, luckily the yarn somehow like yeah, I was right. Like I was like saying like, oh, the outside feels so soft, like what's wrong? So I was right. It actually like there was a knot and then it like switched from the waxy yarn to the smooth yarn, so thank God. So I was like trying to sew it on, and at first I was like, I don't know if it's because it was like this weird waxy thing, but it was like really like narrow and like long, and it looked nothing like the picture, and I was like, what's going on? And I was trying to sew it on like this, but I'm like, is the neck like too, like I feel like I have to squish it down. Like if the neck isn't squished down, I feel like it's weirdly like too tall. So I was trying to sew it on, but I like sewed the whole thing on and I realized it looked crooked, so I like took the entire thing off and I tried sewing it on again and it was still crooked, and I gave up because I'm tired. So I decided to do it tomorrow. But I kind of wanted to make more progress, so I decided to work more on the hood. So I made the snout piece and I made the 2 ears. All of this one is really floppy for some reason, so I'm gonna try to sew it better tomorrow because it's 2 a.m. and I'm tired. But so cute. Hey guys, I forgot to film an outro, so it is Monday, so it's kind of late, but since I'm doing these weekly, I'm gonna end it here and I'll see you next week. Yeah, here's my cat. Look at my cat. Anyways, thanks for watching. I also just realized I reached 50 subscribers, so oh my gosh, thank you. Yeah, feel free to comment, like, subscribe, all that jazz, and yeah, see you next week. Thank you. Wow, bye.